Hi everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am getting ready to do a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you are meant to find it. All right, Taurus, let's see where the cards want to take us today. All right, Taurus, if you'd like to become a love and lighter and join my newsletter, you can go to tarotbyginamarie.com. Also, I have a free Introduction to Tarot webinar. And in that webinar, I teach you the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free for me. If that's something you're interested in, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. I know, I flipped over the star and I was like, oh my gosh, am I on camera? I know people draw on their cards, and some channels haven't gotten dinged, but I got dinged in the past. It was like I've been on YouTube for a year and a half, and all of a sudden my videos were getting dinged 18 plus, and I was like, what is going on? Well, it's because the star card was naked. And there are some, and it's funny because if I watch some other channels, there are other channels where they'll literally take the star card and they'll be like, yes, this is the energy of what's going on. Look what's going on. Look, look, look. And I'm thinking, okay, how come this channel hasn't gotten dinged yet for this star? But hey. So that's why I cover it with the crystal. I don't want to defame my cards for the sake of YouTube. I love them just the way they are. All right, enough about me, Taurus. All right, overall energy of the reading. Can you tell I'm a little raw about it? Overall energy of the reading is the Nine of Wands. Wounded warrior. Are we coming out from behind the wall of fear, or are we going to stand behind it? We'll have to see. In your recent past, we have the Star, the Seven of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Seven of Cups. Choices, illusion, confusion, options. The Star is a hope, a wish, a desire, a delayed manifestation. It is the calm after the storm. Six of Swords is moving things on to calmer waters. In your current energies, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Four of Swords is somebody resting, recovering, healing from a situation. Four of Pentacles is somebody holding on or holding back. Eight of Swords is somebody all up in their head. This is a mental prison we get ourselves in, but we can also get ourselves out. Potential final outcome. Five of Wands, Four of Wands, and Five of Pentacles. Four of Wands is a stable new beginning, joyous, happy times. It's my cake at the cake table card. It is possibly a new relationship. Five of Wands is conflict, either within you or external to you. Five of Pentacles is feeling lack, left out in the cold. Now, we have to see how all of this correlates to the Nine of Wands. Now let's start clarifying. Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Talk to me about the Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Talk to me. Take the reading how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. I could be talking about you or somebody's energy connected to you. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Yeah. Seven of Cups is being clarified by the Ten of Wands and the King of Wands. It's almost like we have choices. It's like we have choices, maybe a little bit of confusion here, but I feel like if you were to drop the burden and actually be real with yourself, you would know exactly which way you want to go. That's the feeling that I get. The Star. Why is the Star here? Hope, wish, desire. Why is the Star here? Talk to me about the Star. Why is the Star here? Okay. Okay. Whoop. There we go. And just like magic, it's gone. Star is being clarified by the Three of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Yes. I feel like somebody knew what they wanted here. Okay. Somebody knew what they wanted, but it was like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, because they were carrying 10 wands of burden and not being honest with themselves. Well, where it comes to their hopes, their wishes, their dreams, their desires, they're heartbroken about a relationship. Heartbroken possibly about starting over. Why? Because I feel like they weren't being honest here. So in some aspects, they had a chance to go towards whatever their star was, but they didn't do it. Got all up, what do I do? What do I do? Do I still choose this? Do I choose this? I don't know. Is this real? Is this not real? Because they were carrying 10 wands of burden because they weren't being honest with themselves. Somebody was wearing a mask. So where it came to their star, their hopes, wishes, dreams, desires, maybe their desire was to be in a relationship with you. And now they're heartbroken over this relationship. Heartbroken because they couldn't make a decision. Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here? Why is the Six of Swords here? Yeah. Why is the Six of Swords here? Yeah. We're heartbroken. Yeah. Hermit. Yeah. Hermit and the Nine of Cups. I feel like they're heartbroken. They got on that boat thinking, you know what, I'm just going to let it go. La, 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 can't hear you, and move forward. Well, that's not how this works. Six of Swords. Those swords are the lessons you've learned in the past. To me, those are 6 Ace of Swords. That's a whole bunch of truth and clarity smacking you right in the face. And this person thought that they were going to get on that boat and they were just going to sail off into smooth waters and forget about this here. Nope. Instead of going off into the calm waters, they floated their boat right into the choppy waters. And here they are in hermit mode thinking about how they literally poo-pooed their wish fulfillment, how they didn't get what they wanted. Well, you didn't get what you wanted because you couldn't be honest with yourself. That's why. Current energies, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Why is the 4 of Swords here? 4 of Swords, resting, recovering, healing. Why is the 4 of Swords here? Yeah. Why is the 4 of Swords here? High Priestess and the 3 of Wands. Now, I'm going to show you something, if I can here. See these 3 swords? See these 3 swords here? Those are those 3 swords. All of the hurt and pain, those are these 3 swords. This sword here, Archangel Michael's sword of truth. So as this person is laying here looking at all of that hurt and pain, here is how to fix it. Here's the truth and clarity on how to alleviate all of this. So I feel like this person needs to heal from this. Needs to heal from, I want to say, what caused them not to be real. What caused them to be fake and phony, to carry the burden, to cause these 3 swords. They need to heal from that. And I believe their intuition is screaming at them to do it. But I feel like as their intuition is screaming at them to fix it, I feel like they're turning their back to it. Nope, can't do it. Nope, can't. I can't do it. But it's like, it's almost like me saying, but you want to be with Taurus. I know. Okay, well, what's the problem? No, not doing it. So you won't admit that you were wrong. You won't drop the burden. You won't heal from what you need to heal from so you can come towards this relationship because it's everything you've ever wanted. And they're like, yep. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm like, what's wrong with you? 4 of Pentacles. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? Come on now. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? Because they love you. I know that they love you. 3 swords doesn't come out. You know, you don't get 3 swords of pain for somebody you don't give 2 tiddlywinks about. Let me put it to you that way. Why? Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? Yeah, they're holding back from a fabulous connection, and you knew it was going to happen. You knew it, didn't you? I had somebody ask me in one of my comments, they said, is that my thing? When the tower comes out, I go boom. And I was like, yeah, that's my thing. And somebody wrote back, whoa, oh, so this is just shtick? You're just, I know Taurus for entertainment purposes, but you really don't feel that energy? Oh, so now I know how it goes. And I'm like, no. Yeah, that's my thing. When the tower comes out, I always tell you, and I'm going to tell you right now, lower your volume. 4 of Pentacles is being clarified by the 6 of Cups, and bam! We have a tower, ladies and gentlemen. We have a tower. Because I feel that energy. This is one of my favorite cards. This and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, a tower sometimes absolutely sucks. But I'm going to tell you this. See that lightning bolt? That is God. That is God, source, the universe, giving you this tower because you need it. Because sometimes And forgive me for saying it, but for sometimes we are just too shit stupid to move. And we feel like we are stuck somewhere, and we're not. We're never stuck. Look at this. Holding on or holding back. Holding back from what? This beautiful Six of Cups relationship. And then wham, bam, the universe comes in and goes, oh my gosh, seriously? Tower. Why is the Tower here? Yeah, so to that person who left that comment and said, oh, this is just your shtick. No, it's not. If you have watched my channel long enough, and if you know me, nope, it is not shtick. I love the Tower. I do that every time the Tower comes out. Yeah, I am being very much, holy crap, very much authentic when I do a reading. Very much. Tower is being clarified by the King of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Holy moly. Where it comes to this person is holding back. Remember what I said here about they need to heal from these three swords, heal and be honest about what this was, because they know they're getting on that boat and trying to leave, but instead of smooth sailing, it's kind of like going like this and they're getting seasick and they're looking at their life going, yeah, this was my wish fulfillment. Why didn't I take it? Why didn't I go towards it? Needing to heal from this, and their intuition is just screaming at them to do it, but they're turning their back to you, holding back from this connection, and bam, the universe gives them a Tower. What is their Tower? King of Swords. They need to cut out. I want to say they need to cut the crap. They need to be honest with themselves about why they walked away. And I want to say they need to return because they're blowing off a wonderful relationship. And I think somebody already knows that. Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Eight of Swords is being clarified by the Six of Wands and the Eight of Swords. It's bizarre. It's like they almost, in some ways, they felt good about leaving because they weren't the ones getting hurt, but yes, they are. In some ways, I want to say this person is afraid for you to actually know who they are, but I feel like you already got a glimpse of who they are deep down inside. And I'm not talking about the flaky person who left. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about who they are truly at a soul level. And I feel like you got a glimpse of that. And that's the person that you're interested in. That's the person you want to see more of. Not this person that is carrying burden and balks and acts like they don't care about you and leaves. No, they do care about you. And I feel like the universe is giving them a wake-up call here to be honest and truthful with themselves and to cut the crap and to return. But they're all in their head about doing it. All in their head. This is, sometimes for me, this is a card of recognition. But when you say a card of recognition, it's here are the townspeople. This guy comes back from a long battle, okay? Victory after a long battle. People didn't know he was still alive. He comes back, and the townspeople are celebrating him. Hooray! They're recognizing him for his valiant effort. But for me, sometimes, it's a card of recognition for the rider. As in when the rider comes back, he recognizes how long he's been gone, how things have changed, how possibly he has changed from his journey. That's sometimes how I feel. And I feel like as they're in this Eight of Swords, they themselves are having a self-recognition that they're all up in their head about this. And maybe something needs to change. Potential final outcome. 5 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Why is the 4 of Wands here? Talk to me about the 4 of Wands. Why is the 4 of Wands here? Why is the 4 of Wands here? Yeah, there's that new beginning. There's the new beginning. Somebody wants it, but I still feel fear. It's like if in fact they can come in, they may come in as a page. Okay. Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? Conflicted. Conflicted about moving forward and speaking their truth. But this isn't really... Five of Wands to me is, where do you want to go to dinner? I don't know. Where do you want to go to dinner? That's Five of Wands conflict. They just need to push past, because we had 10 Wands here. Now it's down to 5. They need to push past that. Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? They know that they put you out in the cold. They know they put this connection out in the cold. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Devil. The Devil and the Two of Wands. I don't know. Let me see. Let me cover the Devil. I don't know if anybody can actually see what the Devil is going on here. But let me just cover it. Yeah. They know they put you out in the cold because of the Devil. What they need to do is they need to leave the Devil behind. Okay? Essentially, the Devil is this wand here. Okay? And if you look at the Two of Wands, when we say, oh, dropping this wand because they can see a whole new world with this wand. Okay? I say it, and a lot of other readers say it too, like setting the intentions. But if you look at it closely enough, this wand here, if they choose this wand is bolted to the wall. They have to stay here. They can't go anywhere with this wand because this wand isn't going anywhere. This wand is mobile and free. They can take it anywhere in the world they want to go. So essentially, it's kind of like taking an Ace of Wands anywhere they want to go, if you want to think about it like that. But they have to leave this wand behind. So essentially, in order to come in from out in the cold with you, they have to leave this wand, which is their devil, whatever their devil is, behind to see a whole new world with you. I still feel fear off of this Nine of Wands. This person is fearful to come out from behind this wall. Oh my God, are you kidding me? And look at that. I have to cover the Devil. This video gets marked 18 plus, you know why? Because I didn't know that was under there. Still fearful because they got to get rid of the Devil. I feel like it's like they're trying to figure out what to do. What's under the Devil? Yeah, justice. Yeah, they feel fearful because they're still, in some ways, that Devil is still lurking. But what they need to do is they need to cut that Devil out, make things fair and balanced for themselves, and cut the Devil out. Whatever their Devil is, I always tell you the Devil is anything that holds you back. Fears, past pain, addictions, illusions, your job, your family, your friends. Whatever it is that is holding them back. Whatever it is that was doing this, that caused them to carry the 10 wands of burden and not be honest, is their Devil. They need to let it go. Stop feeding the Devil. The Devil only has power over you if you allow him to. If you continue to feed the Devil, he'll continue to grow. If you stop feeding the Devil, he won't. He'll shrink and you'll be able to say, bye-bye, done. I still feel fear here. Fear because here's the Devil lurking behind. So this person needs to confront and conquer their Devil before they can come towards you. Big time. They've had a Tower moment. It's like the universe is showing them what they need to do. But they need to get rid of that Devil. All right. What does the universe want to say? What does the universe want to tell you? There's the King of Swords again. Giddy up. Two of Pentacles. And look at that, the Empress. Crossing the Two of Pentacles is the King of Cups. Yeah. It's like somebody's, I don't know. What do I do? Somebody needs to put their emotions in balance. Somebody needs to cut out the Devil. In some ways, they need to cut out the Devil so that they can come towards you. But I feel like they need to cut out this Devil so that they can find their own self-worth and value. And once they find their own self-worth and value, then they can come towards you. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, or if you'd like to learn the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.